Hi everyone, for tonight's Nightcap and review, I'm having water, and as you can tell, I still do not have my voice back. I promise it does not hurt to talk. I just really want to talk about this book as its release day is coming up. The book we're going to be discussing is Neverwraith by Arianna Isabella. I beta read this, I received an art copy, and I am her PA, but I promise I will always give my honest opinion. These are the tropes, the content warnings. My rating for this book is 4.75, so what's it about? So this book is about Moorblade, who was betrayed by the crown, who unalived his mentor, who was like a father to him. In his death, some of his secrets were revealed to Moorblade, opening up the world of dragon riders. This group of people thought to be long gone, but were just in hiding. Now these otherworldly creatures will collide with dark fae magic and the haunting powers of the shadows. The person seemingly leading this charge of nightmares and destruction is Peter and his brothers, who have set their sights on Moorblade, a reluctant hero who will have to sail into the darkness, but what awaits him, we do not know. So what are my thoughts? Again, I'm giving this a 4.75. I really enjoyed this book. Now, I want to be clear. This is an epic high fantasy. It is low spice. It is mostly about tension, and that is mostly at the end of the book. So this is not a romance novel. It is mostly fantasy, and it is high fantasy. I enjoy those with certain authors, and Ari is one of those authors. And that is because her writing style is very unique. It's not something I see a lot of, but the way she writes is just so beautifully descriptive that it is perfect for fantasy worlds. It will take you a minute to adjust to it, and it is not for everyone, but if you stick with it and really give it a shot, it is just so beautiful, and I love the way she builds scenes. The pictures in my head are just stunning when going off of what she's writing. Now, something I really enjoyed about this book was the complexity of it. You had a lot of different point of views you had to keep track of. You had different storylines, as well as the characters themselves were so multi-layered. You weren't really sure who to trust because these characters were not going to do what you expected them to do. So that really made it interesting. If I had to choose some favorite characters, I think I am a darling girl. He is shifty, morally gray, and you can't trust him. I already know I can't trust him, but I am so excited to see how his story unfolds. This book ends on a cliffhanger, so I can't wait to see what he does next. As well as Moorblade, our male main character, he is just so interesting because watching his story unfold as he learns more information about himself, information he didn't even know was missing, was just so interesting to watch, to see him change and grow as he gained access to this information. So I definitely enjoyed that. Another element of this book is it is inspired but is not a retelling of Peter Pan. So seeing all those different elements in a dark fantasy was just really cool. I definitely enjoyed this book, and I would recommend it if you're looking for an epic high fantasy with a lot of complexity. Definitely check out this book. It's going to be available March 25th, so soon. Definitely settle down with a drink and enjoy the ride. That's all I can say. I hope everyone has a good night and happy readings.